Hello again there, YouTube fans. This is the Real Creepy Dollman here. I'm back with an all-new episode, but this is not a normal episode or a double episode. This is a triple episode. So that means the Real Creepy Dollman's going to work 3 times as hard for our YouTube fans and all you diehard Real Creepy Dollman fans from around the world. It is December the 29th of 2019. Time is now 1:29 a.m. Okay. Today's topic, we come back to an old topic. We're going to call this Knockoff Dolls number 2. And I'm going to tell you, before we get into these two, I'm going to explain something about that. There are several knockoff dolls out there, or you can call them fakes. There are several out there in the world. They have the Disney dolls like that too, as well as the Barbie dolls, as well as the toddler Disney dolls. You also have Monster High dolls, knockoff She-Ra dolls, and you got several other knockoff dolls out there, even the Strawberry Shortcake and several others. But you have several good knockoff dolls out there in the world. It's not bad to have a knockoff, because if someone comes along and steals it, then you'll be out of the money. And I can tell you, you'll be out of a lot of funds when it comes to a knockoff doll. Well, let's get down and dirty and get into it. Now, to the left is the real Monster High doll versus the knockoff, or you can call it the fake Monster High doll. Now, I have brought this up before when I have brought Elsa. I have also found a knockoff Elsa doll. I think I got her in a 9 or 10 inch in a toddler version, but I don't have it out for display, but I decided to bring these two out only. So that's why I brought this out to show people now. As you can see, the real Monster High doll, this is a real one. This one here is probably from a certain series. I would say this is the first issue, and I forgot the name of the doll offhand. But this is the first issue of her. And the stand is not hers, but it's actually Ever After High stand, because I couldn't find a Monster High. Now, I'll explain something about the difference between these two, as you can look at them carefully. Just go to this one first. As you notice, the hand and the arm of the joint are on ball joints, as well as the legs. And they do bend. I don't want to bend it too much, because it will do, fall off. And I got to be careful with her. She's very old and she's very fragile. I found this one junk picking like before. Now, the other one was given to me by my great niece, Emily. This one here is a knockoff Monster High doll, but there's a difference between these two. This one has the ball joints on the arms and only the hands. But when you come down to the legs, you don't see that little ball joint in the leg, split in half where the ball joint would be. This leg here is 100% solid on both sides, versus this one over here at the kneecaps of the joints. So you can see the difference of them. Now, I didn't do too bad of finding these dolls, because I have found 3 real Monster High dolls, and I have bought 3 Monster High dolls, the real ones. Now, this one was given to me by my great niece, like I said again, Miss Emily. So I had to show respect for her as well. We had put this one on for a reason. Now, it's okay to have a knockoff, but you understand that if a lot of people today can't afford them, because, the way the money's so bad, between the poor and the middle class, they cannot afford these dolls because the price is very up there. And I don't think it's just because of the tariff prices. It's because people out there today, they steal to make the price go up on certain things. Between toys, clothing, and jewelry, and anything else that's in the department stores and in regular stores. They do that in order to make the price go up. I don't know if that's done deliberately or not, but it's none of my business to understand or know. But when it comes to a knockoff, it's different. But when it comes to the real thing, I have found her junk picking. I have saved her from a life to be in the garbage. I have found her in a trash can that somebody threw away, in a garbage bag. I was lucky to find her intact with all her limbs on her. Now, there's a couple pieces I couldn't find, meaning I had to go back and find the fins and the shoes. I have found them, and put her together. The only problem is the doll didn't have a stand. The sad part, when they go to be in the trash, they get picked up by the garbage man. And what fate will go worse, they end up in the waste ordeal, where they'll sit for a few days, and then I don't know if they burn these. So, meaning, because that's probably how they get rid of the waste. They burn, anything that's, plastic. They burn probably vinyl. They burn styrofoam, plastic forks, knives, you name it. But half the stuff gets burned, the other gets recycled. I think the metal gets recycled, but only the plastic gets destroyed. And I think what they do is they burn it, is what I think. And I just saved this one for a life to being destroyed. So this one owes me a gratitude of saving its life. So whatever there is a spirit attached to or not, I have saved it from a lack of being destroyed by that of a child that never did love this thing. And the Real Creepy Doll Man's going to do a new pledge out there. If you do not like your action figures or dolls, I'm thinking to do a new campaign here. And if I can team up maybe with a news channel to team up with, I would do so. But right now I'm teaming up by myself. If you do not love your dolls or action figures, you can always send them to the Real Creepy Doll Man. I'll give you an address eventually in time to let you know a good location to drop them off. These slightly used or new items that maybe you do not like to have, or only keep it probably less than a month or maybe 3 months before you get rid of it. But in terms, if you want to get rid of it, you can actually send it to the Real Creepy Doll Man, and I will find them homes. And in doing so, I have an ideal. The one who sends me the most dolls, I will take your doll and put it on my episode and show it to be the first one. The one that comes with the greater number of dolls, I will keep one of the doll that you give me, and I will show it here on the Real Creepy Doll Man's top 10 pick. And if they don't make the top 10, I will probably put them on anyway for the rest of the people as well, right behind that episode. So keep watching, more to come from the Real Creepy Doll Man. This is the Real Creepy Doll Man saying goodbye, and God bless you all.